What is up, citizens of the internet? It's Michael
and Scott
here from Fudge Muppet presenting our top 10 fun weapons in Fallout 4. So they're obviously not ranked for the best damage or best effects, it's a list of the weapons that give us the most enjoyment, and hopefully the same goes for you. So time to get into the list of excitable explosions and death-dealing instruments of pleasure.
First off, we have the weapon to fulfill any 007 fantasies that you may have. Maybe even try suiting up and shaving your head, because we have the ultimate assassin weapon right here. The Deliverer. The Deliverer is a small, silenced, unique pistol that looks both slick and sexy as you use it to separate people's souls from their mortal bindings, or in layman's terms, a bullet to the back of the brain. This gun feels so sensational, with bullet sounds as smooth as a baby's ass, all while you take out unsuspecting opponents who are too busy stuffing their ass full of chems. Bottom line is, if you want to be like the Bond, you will have a lot of fun using this weapon.
Are you a barbarian? Do you want to eviscerate your enemies? Then perhaps you should consider Grognak's axe as a weapon to chop, bop, and crop enemies. After hours and hours of shooting your way through the wasteland, you may want a fresh breath of air by using a battle axe straight out of Skyrim to slay mighty behemoths. The greatest and most enjoyable part about this weapon is the finisher animations, lobbing the heads off raiders and sweeping their feet from under them as you land a final blow to their stomach. On top of all of this, you can also get Grognak's costume to complete the Conan experience, running around the wasteland, slaying monsters, eating deathclaws, and making love to radiation-free women.
It's Christmas time in the wasteland, and we're bringing the Holy Spirit some souls to savor with the Cryolator. When fully upgraded, this frosty fuck-em-up machine delivers a nice spray of snowballs all over your enemy's chest. It's especially fun when you have them freeze, slowly trying to react to you as you go running through their base like a blizzard. It also happens to be the perfect way to play Santa in Fallout 4, so check out our goofy Santa build to see this weapon in its fullest potential. Imagine Santa jumping through a window, blasting enemies with a frosty faceful. That's the kind of fun you can expect when using the Cryolator.
Choo choo! It's Thomas the Tank Engine coming to nail your head to a wall, because that is exactly what this weapon is capable of and exactly what Thomas the Tank Engine would do. The Railway Rifle is one of the most satisfyingly gimmicky weapons in Fallout 4. The train sound effects when reloading and steam blowing is so damn cool. And of course, the best, most sadistic part of this weapon is the fact that you can actually nail limbs and bodies to walls. It's extra hilarious when you shoot someone's head off and it goes flying off into the sky Team Rocket style, because the nail is trying to find a wall to stick to. It's the ridiculously stupid violence that everyone loves in a Fallout game.
Now, I'm not going to pretend to know baseball because I'm Australian and here we like cricket. All I know is that baseball bats are fantastic to hit shit with, especially ones with blades or spikes. And the Rockville Slugger, a unique baseball bat that you can get from the swatter guy in Diamond City, is particularly fun, mainly because it pairs incredibly well with the perk Blitz. The Rockville Slugger has a 40% reduced AP cost, meaning it's super easy to run the diamond around your enemies, grand slamming their heads off with glee. So if you want to maximize your enjoyment of excessive gore galore, then get the Blitz perk and this badass bat.
Now, I know you can't exactly be Captain Jack Sparrow in Fallout 4, but the closest you're gonna get to your Black Flag battles is this giant arse cannon. Literally a 17th century cannon that uses traditional cannonballs to sink your enemies' bodies under an ocean of blood. The method of acquiring this weapon is just as ridiculous as the weapon itself. You will be helping a bunch of robot Navy-type dudes restart the flying USS Constitution. Check out the description to see a guide for this weapon, as well as the fate of the USS Constitution. If you can't figure out why this weapon is incredibly fun, then you may have to reconsider your outlook on life, because being a swashbuckling wastelander with a big-ass handheld cannon is the bomb.
If you, like myself, aren't over the hype of The Force Awakens, then maybe this gun is for you. Lorenzo's artifact is one of the most unique weapons in the game. It's a goddamn telekinesis gun, because of course the ingredients to harnessing the power of telekinesis is a stone beetle strapped to a radar dish. It may sound silly, but it's so fun, it's not even funny. Additionally, the wacky quests that you need to complete in order to acquire this weapon are more than enough reason to put this weapon on the list.
Double the explosions, double the fun, double the pepperoni on the pizza, and by pepperoni, I mean the shreds of meat processed by the unique Fat Man Big Boy, which delivers double the projectiles for double the flavor. Believe it or not, this isn't actually a Pizza Hut advert, but a message to you, urging you to use this weapon of mass destruction for your enjoyment. And I guarantee this weapon is so much better than the shitty grease Space Ocean sitting in front of you that you call a pizza. On top of the insane explosions you already have with this weapon, step it up a notch by getting the experimental MIRV mod, so that you shoot not only one cluster of mini nukes, but 2 clusters of mini nukes, ensuring that you will hit whatever you're aiming at. That's twice as many mini nukes.
DJ, booze, pizza, an arse full of pingers, and a giant quad-barrel rocket launcher. The perfect recipe for a party. This unique missile launcher party starter is what you need to get the party started with 50% more damage against all human enemies. Add the targeting computer, ends the quad-barrel mods, and absolutely no one will be leaving the party alive. Sitting on the top story of a building, watching your pitiful enemies running frantically from missiles, chasing them from cover to cover. Party starter is the essential gift for anyone's birthday, ages 6 and up.
Finally, we have the ultimate, hilariously effective weapon in Fallout 4. Spray and Pray is a unique explosive submachine gun that is both absolutely overpowered and insanely fun as you John Dillinger your way through a soup mutant camp, seeing their bodies cartwheel off into the sunset. You won't be robbing any banks with this maniac weapon, but you will be robbing some souls, and maybe an arm or even a leg. It's also relatively easy to acquire, and you can buy it from the roaming trader Cricket. You just need the caps to purchase this amazing gun. Spray and Pray, in our humble opinion, is hands down the most fun weapon in Fallout 4.
That is all on the list of super fun weapons in Fallout 4.
Super fun.
So if using a mega extreme ultimate sniper with a Deathseeker scope is getting tiresome, then test out the weapons we suggested to spice up the situation. So that's our list. Feel free to shit all over it in the comments, but then it may hurt our feelings, and there is a tears tax where I live, and I don't want to be broke and sad. So if you subscribe, you will save a tear and $1. A fantastic feel-good deal.